So in this video, I'll be doing some lemonade braids on one of my favorite clients. I already did a couple of videos on her before, and I'll have them listed in the description box below, so you can check those out. But for now, I'm going to lift all her hair up, and then I'm going to part out my first braid, making sure it's even throughout that section. And then I'm going to start braiding and adding on hair. I'm going to add little pieces and then gradually work my way up to bigger pieces, but not too big because I still want to keep it small. And with every braid, I always braid all the way down. I've seen on TikTok some braiders said it's easier if you braid halfway, but I haven't tested that out first, so I'm gonna see how that would go. Now I'm just gonna speed up the video a little bit more because I feel like it's very repetitive, so I feel like you can get the gist of what I'm doing. Parting and then adding product to my part, and then parting again to make the part more precise. Then I'm going to braid her natural hair, and then when I feel comfortable, I will add little pieces as I go. Before I started braiding her hair, I did add the braiding hair on the braiding rack, and I tried to get the braiding hair as consistent as possible throughout the braiding hair. So if you're wondering how many pieces I'm adding, is the same amount of braiding hair from each row. So I wish I could show you, but I don't know what happened to that clip. But you have a dent in the braiding rack or whatever, so you only add those pieces. So say for instance I only added 7 pieces, I'm only going to add 7 pieces throughout her head. I'm not going to add no more, no less. And that's how you get your braids more consistent. I still struggle with this top part, but I find it better to braid the front and then braid the back or middle of the section and go back and forth that way. Now that I'm all done doing the cornrows, I'm going to braid the ends a little bit more, but I still keep some parts unbraided because I like the straight look. With lemonade braids, I like to try to get the hot water as close to the top as possible because I don't want any stiff braids. So I might fold the towel and then dip the braids with the nozzle on top without burning my client. Try to get the braids as flat as possible. After that, then I'm going to trim any flyaways that I see on the braid. And then I'm going to sew the braids together to make it as flat as possible, which I'm going through each braid. And I start at the back only so you won't see the string at all. close or cut the thread off, I always go back at least 2 braids, and then I tie it about 3 to 4 times to make sure that the knot is secured, and then cut the excess off. And then I'm going to go with my mousse just to lay any flyaways that I didn't get with the scissors and moisturize her scalp. And then I'm going to go with my edge control. You can get this in the description box below. I will have the link in the description box below so you can purchase my edge control. And there you have it, the finished look. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.